Hello everybody. I want to record my screen again for a quick video. I just completed a masterpiece program. I'm going to show you what this program is like when it's running. I have my little DOS console open up here, and I'm going to run my compiling and running command here. Look at this. I hit enter, and then all of a sudden I have a checkerboard. Now you see here I have a window and it says SDL Checker Roll. Now that's a great thing, but there's more. Look at this. You see this checkerboard now? It's going down. I can make it go to the right. Now I press right and it goes to the right. Or well, technically, I push right and the squares move left. I push up, the squares go down. And I push down, the squares go up, and I push left, the squares go right. Now, why do I have the directions opposite? The idea is this is a scrolling checkerboard. The idea is theoretically in the future, I would have, like let's say you have a player who's walking across a map. They see the map scrolling. If the character's walking left, then the map goes to the right. It looks like they're traveling, you know. So that's kind of the idea. It's very tricky. So basically that's it. I have this checkerboard and I can push the arrow keys however I like and it moves. I did notice that it's a little bit slower while I'm recording this video than it is when it's the only program running, because recording videos with Open Broadcaster software uses a lot of my CPU power, and my computer is old. So that's basically what I wanted to show you. However, I'm going to show you my source code here, because this is very exciting actually. So here we have the command that compiles and runs it. Of course, this is assuming a Unix-like system. I compiled it in my command terminal that is included with Windows. So all it uses is the standard I/O from C and the SDL header, basically, and I declare a whole bunch of variables. Here's the checkerboard function that draws the checkerboard. And I initialize SDL, set up some variables. I set up different images. Technically, Surface 1 in this example is not currently used. I have it in the code, but it's not. It creates a checkerboard in that image, but it doesn't do anything. But that's not a big deal right now. I can always fix that later. The point is, I have a working program. And it copies just the right surfaces. SDL actually has a very fast blitting or copying function, and so it's great. And then this is all the code I wrote for the different things. Escape causes it to close, and then up, down, left, and right I have code to do various things to control there's a certain rectangle that is basically showing part of the checkerboard image, and so where it shows changes based on what you do. So basically there is 150 lines of source code. A lot of it's comments about my compiling commands, which can be really ignored, but it's really that simple. So then when I do compile and run it, then all of a sudden I just have this beautiful checkerboard that I can just kind of do what I want with. I even thought of creating keys that the user can press that would change the size of the squares, which would also be very cool. I can do that in a future version, but for now I have this moving checkerboard and I'm pretty excited about that. So this is just the beginning, but I had this idea while I was in recovery from surgery, and I was at my mom's house and I was bored, and I was thinking of programming ideas, and I came up with this idea I had. I call it the infinity checkerboard, or simply the infinity board, but a checkerboard that never ends. And this checkerboard will never end. No matter how far you go, it will just keep going and going. You can travel through it as much as you like. So I'm going to try to keep this short, so I'm going to end this video now, but I hope that you have enjoyed this. So I'm going to exit my terminal, close my text editor, and close my recording. Thanks for watching.